welcome to Mixed Cocktail Hour. I am Tammy Harrison coming to you live from our secret speakeasy bar somewhere here in Los Angeles, California. So if you're wondering what I am wearing, I did warn everyone if we are going to do a Black Friday episode, so a day after Thanksgiving, I will be coming in my pajamas. So here I am. Let's see what my co-host is wearing today. So without further ado, let me introduce my co-host, my partner in crime, in cocktail crime, Scott Cushman!
Yeah, Scott Cushman!
Yeah,
he did it.
He came in Jimmy Jams too.
I did.
I love it.
I love it.
We call it dressing gown in Europe. You
Friday,
call it
I'm in robe.
robe.
Yeah.
Love it.
I love it. Yeah, robes.
Yes,
a
comfy.
much-
These are comfy clothes.
Yeah, it's a
My
huge
pants don't
robe.
fit anymore.
Yeah.
Today, anyway.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
I feel like when I have a robe on, I should stand like this.
I got my
feel like
I
this
got
is
a
my
onesie
robe
on, so
stand,
I should
yeah.
be standing like this too.
Yeah.
This
Just judging
is,
things.
yeah, no, just I don't care today.
No.
Day.
Yeah, no, it was a big day yesterday.
I'm amazed and thrilled that you're going to be making something for everyone who's still at home,
Yeah.
digesting food and all the leftovers.
Touch hungover.
A touch
Yeah,
hungover.
touch hungover. That's what we're going for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
We are
wait.
going to, basically what these cocktails are going to do, we're going to be starting off, if you have a massive hangover, wait till the end. If you're right in the middle there, it's fine. If you're just sort of feeling a little low, this first cocktail is exactly what you're going to need.
A little pick me up.
Yeah, this is sort of like a, it's
of the
not
dog.
like, yeah, it's not like a, I'm never gonna drink again.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to get back into drinking slowly. That's what this first cocktail
I want to
is.
get back to drinking again tomorrow.
Tomorrow, exactly. That's what this one is.
Yes.
It's like the kiddie pool
Yeah.
versus the diving pool is what this
Gotcha.
one is. Yeah.
Okay.
So we are going to be making first a cocktail called the Negroni Sbagliato. It's based on a cocktail called the Negroni, which you know of. Yeah. Now, do you know the history of the Negroni?
No.
Do you know why it's so awesome? So
Because it tastes great.
it does. It actually tastes awesome. But there was a guy named Count Camillo Negroni, who was like the heir to this large Italian Negroni family stuff. No alcohol.
Okay.
But he didn't want to be doing that. He
Yeah.
wanted to come to America and be a cowboy. So he left Italy.
Okay.
He left Italy.
Yeah.
Didn't end up working out really well. He did, though, become a rodeo clown.
Great.
So Camillo Negroni, this like
I bet
major.
his family was very proud.
So his family sent the Italians
Yeah.
basically over
Yeah.
to California to rip him out
Yeah.
of there because we will not have a no rodeo clown.
We don't have a clown,
Hey,
all
get
that-
the clown out of here.
Yeah.
So they brought him back. But the one thing that he definitely learned in America was cocktail culture.
Ha.
They didn't really have it over there. They had a cocktail called the Americano,
Yeah.
which is sweet vermouth that has Campari and it has soda water.
Yeah.
So not really a cocktail, just
No.
sort of an alcoholic situation. Well, when he got back to Italy, he decided that he was going to switch out that soda water,
Yeah.
make this thing into a cocktail, throw some gin in there. Anyway, people have been messing with that. There's the Boulevardier, there's a bunch of other stuff. But eventually they broke the Negroni right in
Okay.
half.
Yeah.
They Sbagliato'd it.
Ah,
Can I have that small, the rocks glass right there?
Yes.
We're building this one in glass here.
okay, that's always good.
Very nice, very easy.
Well,
I
for
feel
people
like-
that don't have the shakers at home, you can just mix it up in your glass.
That's exactly right. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
you know,
kinda
if if you're sort of tired from your hangover, you don't need to be shaking. You don't need to be going crazy.
Yeah.
Just build.
Well,
in
you're
glass.
shaking already anyway, kind of from
Exactly
the
right.
withdrawal
I know a little
symptoms.
bit
So you're
about
kind of
that.
shaking.
They're called the DTs, and it's a serious
DTs.
disease, Tammy.
That's right. That's
we
right.
are going to be starting off. We're going to be starting off over here with some sweet Italian
Of course.
vermouth.
Yes.
Yes, of Italian because, well, it's Dolan, but Italian vermouth usually signifies, almost always signifies that it is going to be a sweeter vermouth.
Yeah. I like
So
it.
we are going to be putting in 1 full ounce vermouth. The next thing we're going to be putting in here is Campari. Now, anybody that's known me for more than 2 minutes knows that I lived in Italy for a while. And in Italy, almost every place in the world makes their own Amaro, or plural, the Amari. Campari, though, is the most famous of them. It's just Italian for bitter. It's a
Yeah.
very bitter alcohol coming in. We are going to be putting in 1 full ounce of delicious Campari. So we have 1 to 1. And the last thing, instead of going back into the alcohol, into the booze, we are going to be replacing the soda water with a sparkling white wine. So let's get this going. I feel like this, more than anything, there goes that. More than anything, this is a bartender's hangover cure is champagne.
Is it really?
It gets right into your belly.
It's some sugar to wake you up again.
Also, like soda water is good for you. It sort of gets your belly going.
True. They say for motion sickness, it's good too.
Is that right? I get the worst motion sickness in the world.
Yeah, they say like Sprite or Diet Coke, anything that's fizzy, actually helps you with motion sickness.
It's good to know. It's good to know. I usually just take a long nap. So we are going to pop this open. When we pop these guys open, we don't want to hear the pop, we want to hear the fizz. So it's going to sound a little bit like that. The pop is nice, obviously.
The pop is way more fun.
The pop is way more fun, but if you want to do this correctly, we are going to eyeball this at about 4 ounces. So
to the brim.
That is a lot of
As
ounces.
It's for me.
We're going to go right about there at 4 ounces.
Okay.
And we have to cool this baby off. And the way we're going to cool this baby off is we are going to take just one of these little icicle cubes, and we are going to drop it in there. Now, I'm a professional bartender. Did I do it right? Almost.
You could have said yes, that's exactly what needs to happen. No one would know.
Last thing we're going to be putting in here, Tim.
Yes.
We have to sort of get this thing with a little bit, we have to bring some feeling back into you.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes when you're hungover,
A bit numb.
you're a bit numb,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like feelings are gone.
Oh yeah.
Life is like, you just don't want to go on. We're gonna bring a little bit of feeling back with this stuff. This is just grapefruit. We are going to take a grapefruit and we are going to peel the outsides of this guy as close to the cocktail as we can, because we want these juices to sort of get into the cocktail. But the most important part is we're going to take this grapefruit and we are going to squeeze on the outside. And then we are going to rim this drink with all of those delicious grapefruit oils. That way when it touches your lips, the effervescentness of grapefruit will bring you back to your little bitty life.
Back to life.
I'm gonna drop this over here for you, Tam Tam. Now, I have been known to drink 10 or 12 of these in an afternoon and just have to do it again the next morning because, a hangover.
Because you're an alcoholic.
Yeah, 2 hangovers right in a row. That's no good.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I mean, I could smell it from this distance. It smells really yummy.
Yeah, it is a nice cocktail.
Oh yeah, that's my little happy.
Damn it, drink, dang it.
Happy dance. Ooh yeah, this is good.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can always go the mimosa route. You can always go the Bellini
this is
route.
way better.
Way better than that.
The broken Negroni, who knew?
Sabagliato.
Sabagliato.
It's the spelling of it is.
Bene.
It's S-B-A-G-L-I-A-T-O. Sabagliato.
I like it.
Get right behind that one, huh?
I like it a lot. I feel like I'm coming back to life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can do round 5.
This is
Turkey eating.
stage 1. This is stage 1. Okay. If this one works, you guys are done. Go home. I'm gonna have you make this next one, Tammy, because I have been making cocktails for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And my arms are tired.
And I have not.
Yeah, you have not. We learned that earlier. I am going to, of course, take this off because this is far too hot. Get into my real pajamas.
Uh-oh. Here's the beef.
Here's the beef.
Here's the beef.
People were asking where he was. He showed up today.
It's right here.
We're gonna be making another amazing cocktail that is great for hangovers.
Okay.
And it is a classic. It is a super, super classic. The super classic. It's called a fizz, and more specifically, it's called a gin fizz.
Ooh,
yes, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna be making what we didn't do in gin last time.
Yeah.
We're adding it up into this guy.
Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off over here, first of all, by having you crack an egg.
All right.
Now, we wanna do just the egg white in the big one.
Oh, you want me to do it in the big one?
So crack it in the big one and you're gonna make the rest of the drink in the small one.
Okay.
But you know how to separate those with the 2 egg? Yeah, look at you.
I actually, I need to do it with my hand because the egg didn't actually break.
It's gross.
My hands are clean.
It's disgusting. I don't like it at all. Ew.
There will be
You are just
domestic
holding.
violence.
You are literally just holding
That's
an egg.
how professional
in your
chefs
hand.
do it.
Go ahead and just toss it in there. Thank you. Gross. Okay, so we have one ingredient down for this cocktail right now.
Yes.
Tammy, I need you to squeeze a lemon as well. So I'm gonna pass this guy on to you.
Yeah.
Right here with your clean hands. This is this, and I imagine you're gonna need a knife.
Yeah.
You use my pretty red one.
Cool.
We're gonna do the juice of 1 lemon. We're looking for about 3/4 to 1 full. Now the lemon is really good for replenishing your vitamin C.
True.
Get it, Tam.
I'm trying.
Come on,
My hands aren't that big.
You got it, Tam.
What about if you're weak from a hangover? You're kind of like.
Yeah, this is tough. This is a tough drink then. But that egg protein should bring it all back to life.
True.
Uh,
Tired now.
yeah, that's good. Toss it in. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you credit.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Well done.
Done.
And we need to sweeten this guy up.
Yes.
Yes. And what are we going to use to sweeten it? Not just regular old sugar. A regular old sugar.
Molasses. Agave.
Yeah, something like that. We're going to be
Alright.
doing maple syrup.
Ah.
Yeah, nice and easy. So
Alright.
we're gonna be putting in 1/2 ounce
Okay.
of the maple syrup. For you, that's gonna the maple syrup, instead of just giving you a burst of energy and letting you go down quickly, we are going to be doing the maple syrup. The maple syrup is much better for sort of sustained energy.
Okay.
It is a slower burn on that.
Whatever. I can put it here. Okay.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, just put it down there. We won't be using that anymore.
Next.
Next thing we're gonna be putting in here is, of course, the gin.
All right.
Le gin. 2 ounces.
Okay.
I got you right here.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, you got one. Great.
Got one. Just get the lid off.
Oh, yeah, you have one.
Yeah.
2 full ounces of a London dry gin. This is going to help you actually get over your hangover. This is part of the hair of the dog that bit you, an old voodoo term,
Yeah.
dealing with, if somebody hurts you.
Well, isn't okay.
What do you think?
No, I was just saying the hair. I mean, where that comes from, that
Yeah.
might be your story. My story aren't you supposed to drink a drink of whatever made you hungover
Yeah, technically.
to bring you back to life? Like
So-
it would be rum and coke for me.
Right. Yes. It should be. The theory on it is
Yeah.
it should be of the same type
Yeah.
of alcohol.
Okay.
So like light or dark, basically. So if you got drunk on dark rum,
Yeah.
maybe, or like aged rum, maybe stick with aged whiskey. If you got drunk on overly distilled something, vodka, gin, stick
What's
with
the
the same thing.
story though from you? Why is it called hair of the dog?
So if a dog bites you in
Yeah.
voodoo culture, basically what you would have to do is, in order to get that dog back, you would need to take some of its hair, put it into its little dog voodoo doll,
Okay.
so that you then had its essence to start attacking and pinpricking that little dog.
Yeah.
That is the idea. I don't know if there's actually any medical, like if there's like anything real behind that, but that is where it comes from the New Orleans culture of hangovers.
Of voodooism.
Of voodooism.
Okay.
It was a very real thing for a while. It is not a very real thing.
Okay. What
that
do we
much
What do we
anymore.
need now? Is that it?
That is it.
That's
We're
it?
gonna be doing a dry shake into a
Oh.
wet shake.
Okay, that's right, because there's egg in here.
Because there is egg in here. So I want you to remember, if you guys are shaking at home, Tammy's gonna go without it. Yeah.
Close it properly.
Yeah,
because
if you're shaking at home, since there is no ice in here, there will not be a great seal. So
Yeah.
if Tammy had waited
Seal
2
is
seconds, I would have suggested
crap.
maybe wrapping a towel around it. That way that egg doesn't get all over your cute onesie. There you go. Perfect.
All right, cheap seats. Peanut gallery chiming in here.
All right, Tammy. Now pass that back over to me.
Can I open it?
Yes, you can open it. So that is called a dry shake because there is no ice in it. Now we're
Yeah.
going to be doing a wet shake.
Okay.
This does have ice in it.
Way more fun.
Way more fun. Yeah, much
me,
more of a
anyway.
Tammy dance with the wet shake. Make sure that you are giving this a big fat shake. We do want to break up an awful lot of that ice. It is important to us. We will not be serving this drink with a lot of ice in it. So we need this to be extra cold and have some extra water in it. So you got about 30 more seconds on that shake, Tammy. So get used to it. Yeah. Wait on Tammy, yeah. About 20 seconds left, Tammy. You got this. Yeah, keep going.
No one with a hangover could do this.
That's true. You can also put it in a blender. We just didn't plug the blender in today. We figured we'd have Tammy shake this. About 10 more seconds, Tammy. You got this.
Put it in a circle.
Yeah, circle works.
The circle is
Yeah,
it.
circle's real nice. About 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, perfect. All right, pass that back over to me because I'm gonna give it a real shake because we do need to have
A real shake?
We do need to have a good meringue on it. This is ridiculous. There we go. And then I'm going to have you strain this without any ice into a Collins glass.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a, here, I have one right here, a Hawthorne strainer. We do want all of that ice out. We want as much of that ice out as we can.
Okay.
So yeah, give it your,
you didn't.
your Tammy punch. Tammy punch! Oh, that was so cool!
Right?
How'd you get the elbow going? That was so slick.
That's my trick.
I love it. It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Strain that whole thing out. You should have sort of a white foamy situation like that. Perfect. All of that is healthy. All of that is good.
That was great.
We are going to fill the rest of this up though with some soda water.
Okay.
That soda water, like we talked about in the last one,
Yeah.
sort of gets your stuff going, sort of gets everything moving. That egg, the protein is gonna help get your hangover cured. The lemon, keep your vitamin C up. The gin, calm your head.
Do you want me to do the little?
Fill it right to the top.
Okay.
It should go over by a touch, but there you go.
Can I put a straw in it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
straw would be great in this one. If you've done it right, the straw should stand up in it. Tammy has done it right. Yep.
Look at that.
And give that one. Yes, Tammy. Tammy.
Thank you. Thank you.
And give that one a big old sip. There shouldn't be a ton of sweetness in it. I feel like after a night of
Cheers.
drinking, you shouldn't need a ton of sweetness. Yeah. No, it's a nice one, and it really is a perfect hangover situation. You can
Yeah.
make these in bulk. If you have a bunch of people over,
that's a great idea.
Just squeeze those in, put them into a blender, no ice, blend them up real good. You will have to serve them over ice though at that point because you do want some of that water to get in there.
It's refreshing.
Yes.
It tastes like a what I always call, and I know the peanut gallery is gonna laugh again because I call these naughty lemonades.
Naughty lemonades, naughty.
You can say to me, naughty lemonade.
That's good.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when
Very naughty.
I love when people without American accents
Yeah.
do American accents.
Yeah.
It makes me feel plagiarized.
Yeah, it's a very naughty lemonade
naughty.
spot.
It's naughty. Yeah.
That was great.
We're going to be making one more cocktail.
Yes, drink number 3.
Yes,
All good
drink
things are
number 3.
3. Let's round it up.
If this does not cure you of your hangover,
Yeah. There's
you
something
cannot
wrong
be
with you.
cured of your hangover.
Okay.
So we're going to be making a cocktail that I call the Cure. So we are going to be doing a bunch of stuff to try and get us back in the game. If
Yes.
I have ever had to work a night shift and then a morning shift and I needed to get into the game, this is what I would do. It's called the Cure. Let's begin to build. So we're first going to start off with our Fernet Bronco. We're going to be doing 3/4 of an ounce of this, and this is to settle your stomach. Next thing we're going to be putting in here, this is my homemade coffee liqueur. You can of course use whichever coffee liqueur you like. We're going to be putting in 3/4 of an ounce of this. Next thing we're putting in here is going to be a sweetener that is another Italian Amaro. It's just one of my favorite sweeteners. There's really no other reason. It doesn't necessarily help with a ton of stuff, but this is Luxardo Maraschino.
Like it?
Yes, just a maraschino liqueur made from Marasca cherries. We're putting in 1/4 ounce of this. Next thing we're gonna be putting in here, we're gonna be doing this with brandy. This would also work with gin. This will also work with rum. This will also work with tequila. It works with all that stuff. We're gonna be putting in a short 1.5 ounces.
Did you make up this drink?
I did make up this drink. I was not feeling my 100% self. I was feeling about 6% myself, and
nice.
I needed a definite hangover cure.
Okay.
So I found all the stuff that normally gets me through a hangover, which are all of these little elements: the Fernet and the coffee and the Luxardo Maraschino is a thing I use in a lot of tiki drinks.
Yeah.
And then this thing sort of works with the rest of it. So then we're gonna be putting in some orange bitters. Just to sort of add a little flavoring a little extra cocktail sauce, a little extra cocktail seasoning
Okay.
to it. The orange bitters I think are really nice. And of course, we want some water in here. The water
That makes you
when we
think
put it
that
in
you're
here.
drinking a little vitamin C too, though.
It does. I like to garnish this guy with just a little bit of lemon oil.
Yeah.
I use my channel knife, and I just try and get the largest little swath I can. We're just going to curl this guy around in here. Lemon on the outside, a Kush on the inside, and that is the greatest hangover cure that there is on the face of this planet.
Really?
That is my thoughts. I have never been hungover after having one of these. 2 of these. 6
7
of these.
of
I've
these.
never been
Never been
hungover
hungover
after having
after
too
7 of
many of
these,
these.
guys.
I've gotten right back to being drunk.
Cheers. Smells good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Almost
It's
tastes
got-
like chocolate.
Yeah, it's got some chocolate, it's got some sweetness. That coffee liqueur has all that sweetness.
Ooh, it tastes like
But then the cherry,
alcoholic chocolate.
yeah, the cherry comes back in.
You can never recover from a hangover. I'll drink all these and I'll need these
Yeah.
again tomorrow.
That's the problem. Yeah, we're really, 2 hangover drinks is the limit. Otherwise, you're just trying to party again.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
You should think about becoming a mixologist.
I should, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
You should think about doing this professionally.
Getting a little chilly. I'm gonna put my thing back on.
Oh yeah, this is great. It's citrusy, chocolatey, boozy,
Yeah.
yummy.
I wish you guys all
Warm.
luck because that is a perfect introduction
Now, this is great.
to day drinking.
Wait, we need to put all
Yeah,
the
let's bring
drinks
them all
in.
up.
Okay. The half drunk drink.
Yeah, my goodness, Tammy.
Sipped
yeah.
on.
Yeah, call me tomorrow. We will do
Yeah.
more hangover drinks
I'm
over
like,
the
call
phone.
me an Uber.
we will. We will get you back on the wagon tomorrow.
So we have, I don't know, can't remember what this was
Oh,
called.
that is called the Negroni
The broken Negroni, that's right.
Sabagliato.
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 The classic gin fizz.
Classic gin fizz.
Remember that? And can't remember what that was called.
The Cure.
Right, if I need to pick one
Yeah.
that I pick as my favorite of the week, I'm gonna go with
5
this.
weeks in a row. 5 weeks in a row. One that I created
Is that
comes
what it
in.
is? 5-0?
5-0. I'm 5-0.
Wow.
I'm killing it.
The Cure. If you had a fantasy football team right now,
Yeah.
you'd be on a roll. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. Love you guys. I'm Tammy Harrison. This is Scott Cushman. Cheerio.
Cheerio. Do you speak Italian?
Un
can I-
poquito.
Perfetto.
Just say everything like this.
Yes, that's exactly how they talk.
Like eating a pizza.
I don't know
You
why
sound
everybody
like
says
you speak-
Italian.
Yeah, you speak Italian. Yeah.
People think Italian's so hard to learn.
Grazie.
Perfetto.